Hey guys, Vera here on a video today. Today's video is on the new D-Rose 8. But you remember this image right here? This is the black D-Rose 8, and this is also the D-Rose 8. So I'm guessing the black D-Rose 8 was actually just a prototype of another D-Rose shoe, as in, they made multiple different kinds of shoes for the next D-Rose 8, and turns out the black D-Rose 8 did not make the cut because probably Derrick Rose chose this shoe right here over the black D-Rose 8. So this is probably the finish, the ready to go model of the next D-Rose 8. So now let's do our predicted tech specs. And now before I begin, I like to say this is all predicted, not real specs. And the image is very blurry, so we can't really make out most of the shoe itself, especially the upper, because it's very blurry. So now let's get into the shoe. So the upper of the shoe in the forefoot area is a screen mesh. We can obviously tell that is a screen mesh, but it does kind of get a little iffy towards the back of the shoe, which I can't tell if it's prime knit or if it's a woven or if it's a mesh. Who knows? So my best guess is probably a mesh or a prime knit, but do not, that's my 25% sure it is prime knit or mesh. So I'm not 100% sure on what most of the back of the upper is made out of. So now let's move on to, if it's a one-piece construction or two-piece construction. It's probably a one-piece construction and the cushion is full length boost and caged in the forefoot. Now let's talk about the shoe. So I like this shoe way better than the black D-Rose 8 we saw a couple weeks before, but I still don't like the look of the shoe, mainly because of the back of the shoe. It has this design in the back, and it has this rounded collar. I don't really like rounded collars. I like it like a straight line collar, like Jordan 12s, D-Rose 7, and D-Rose 6. I don't really like rounded collars like the Zoom Soldier 10 and shoes that it just doesn't really rub me the right way. I'm very OCD. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Please subscribe and follow me on Instagram.